minority reader nipa nyina na bebe nyasa enimonyam no da opese okoba bi sa no nso no omama sote mamma memrantia no de akonwa ayede adi nachi na okwa akwatena so ede amam na se be ya menkohu se ba bi ote no na mekodi ho yawo.
Keep watching Mofantulos and TV. Keep watching, don't change it. Keep watching, don't change it. Keep watching, don't change it. And one day Lawson TV.
Abusuya ahaye Lawson TV. Nana ajema bedu. Ai. Osi ade yo ajema bedu. Dormaahene. Edin zimbia tuja. Na John Mahama thank you to nana mu ya ja after so when you know. Mberepi and wako wrong of region but ono Dormaahene no yet te krasa o montamu nshada enwo na mahinsem bi nti na finally John Dormaahene Mahama ebowura Dorma na ja okoye no Dormaahene no wo chia ne nsem no Dormaahene nya asante mampo hema ese na kana yonko pa no na Dormaahene nsem ya na ense sante mampo hema ne ono so mo ntam no ai bibi ho nti nim se ayi kura no Dormaahene ne hema bebe bia na de ne so mbaba o mo ntime fa kuma so mo kofa jiso mo kofa jiso baabi ai enti John Mahama na pie ho na ja Dormaahene na efili sa no o hage de bese bro 10 seconds mbo be 15 to 20 seconds what time musa Mahama pe na ho age baabia untimenje ja wafeno enti eja otata no ho sa Dormaahene president ababesra no ene je ene excitement ene de enti ene je moroso na Dormaahene edisia His Excellency the President of the Republic of Ghana Srem Sejata John Dramani Mahama na Dormaahene kasa no o kan sembi o kasa fa chama untime chie ho no kasa fa the National Cathedral na MPP4 ankosi bebia ene ka o mabɔ no ho ti Dormaahene is saying say se ati untime dia ono mo ya adwene na National Cathedral so omo a omenim ho bi no so omo ya asofo so omo ha enche omo so Dormaahene is calling for more arrests na de mu bi kan say ohene na president abaw kurumwa sa wontumi chie ene National Cathedral yi John Mahama ene nkrofo omo guso omo ye ho adwuma dada nya de omo ate ada omo guso omo ye dada to ba ba sara winka kurum ne ma ehia mo ene ne ma ade mpuntuo beba na okasa ya duru ba bi a wo say Afenyo Markin se kura no se omkotena ho efomo abere achi wuntumi no se oni akonya omunya akonya ntana so bebro makonya ntana so nana ohene we ni politics sempa de ti papa ye nya nsem bia sabia ba wo mu anka nkere president fa ne man ho ne fense the town na se the city Dorma ho development ahodo a wo hia wantimi anya bibia se obi otefom protest eno efa ho bɛn nana policy ye didi papa itiri dodo ama ne panyere yo no sabi ye nyina efo se question marks bibiri o ho dodo opensam a hu hia ka dodo ai si John Mahama ache wuntumi na National Cathedral ho sansabi ye nyina yenim se oguso a woye mo nam kwan so omo ye ti ene ya the perpetrators will be brought to book e bi kra so na omo nifo bana na atwena no tenten ne kasa bia hu hia ori enkoti Dormaahene
Yewura National Cathedral $58 million ne beba say no yewura sanipa no oya sofuo oya nanao bi nipa no bibia oya bia no sa amana na dem ntiase yewura hwehwem mabia meka nkyiro say ade na nkoye
enti hahwase edu nketia de Mahama na esi edu nketia be miki sign bi so wadwe ankoa wo hu ne omoka but that was the same time Dormaahene too was talking and it was like they were reacting to what Dormaahene was saying it when in head the ekoso e wa Dormaahene talking about the National Cathedral say obi oye involve bia wo say Mahama hwe na wo chichi wo mu nso etum nie di
nti no nhwehwem eba saadi akana for ye bedi ho yawo
na one two kwa
Babia, the watch madam for Simon Wine, Menkasa on watching, and Brano dinner and I'm so. Yeah, Chairman Wire, Sofo on Channel Chairman Wine. Nana,
what has nothing to software grand chairman one. Sofo on chairman one, that is chairman one to me. What in seven? I dear to your mom. Dear free air chairman one, so that's any. Will be involved with air the national category, be encouraged to almost work out. You understand? For that aspect, I do not disagree with Dormaahene because we are causing financial loss to the state. It means that, but Kasano and so you Obeka and Chebia and NDC for Equachi a year MPA where you're Sophie. Obeka the last tower and so Ebesomo. So they be cancer. So for Kran, ya Chenwa, Eja no Chama would mean intimate into almost just and one some and Dormaahene and so Eka into Kasana you. So software me involved with the National Cathedral. The Yankwachu move. And now say software chain and same one. Eja MPA NDC Fuja later on. Say you know some na Dormaahene can whatever the case is Dormaahene say. Chama won't mean change sofo. And a sofo and change chama won't.
To a back as a be a maya bibi no nya. Embrana ma ho kwane say anya de nhwehwem. Menkase se befabi so ye MPP ni ana ba bia ofri bia Ghana ni. Menkasa binom beni akire enkoye de enkoboa no nkohwese ne nasem esitie na mom yewura minority leader eye lawyer kase baako Afenyo Markin honorable we embra ba ko yoko na ba ko boa benua no na nhu se ba bia na ote no no kureni na mempe because oya panyine kase minority leader nipa nyina na bebenya saa enimonyam no da opese okoba bi saa no nsoro no omama sote mamma memrantia no de akonwa ayede adi nachi na okwa akwatena so ede amam na se be ya menkohu se ba bia ote no na mekodi ho yawo na yewura maka ne say
Yeah, some more. In other news and so Chairman won't to me lawyer. A lawyer and the appear could be so Casad and Sambia. Ingoti lawyer.
They said they went to NIB. The client is not there. Where is he?
You see, there is a way of doing everything. If you use the way to do it, you will do it as expected. So you don't start throwing stones when you want to enter the house. This is, what is the time? This is 8 o'clock, but we've gotten public officers still stay here and wait for us. It depends on how you conduct the business. So we have been seen by the public officers. We've done what is dutifully our job to do. We've done this. We encountered some difficulty which will be sorted out on Monday. Then we'll have a fresh slate to operate. We will work towards the desired results. I beg you, all of you, I will stay out of the politics and the theater, and I'll do the work within the law. I thank you very much for your support.
Just one question. Do you know the whereabouts of your client?
Oh yes, why not?
Where is he?
We had brought him to meet with Vice President, but the situation we saw was difficult to arrange this meeting, to pass through the crowd to get so we had to take him back, and I his condition of health requires attention. So he is receiving attention. He is wholly healthy, and there's nothing to worry about in respect of his health.
Secure the bail now?
We have been able to provide the sureties. That one I can assure you. And I'm very grateful to Honorable Brian Champon, who has supported me to file the documents. He has brought his documents to which goes over and above the value of money that is required. So I thank him very much.
So that means your client is going home tonight?
Oh, well, obviously no.
So when?
I told you that we encountered a challenge the challenge that needs to be addressed before we can go forward. In fact, they had agreed to do the inspection tonight. So all the officers are there. But the challenge that I faced is legal. We can't do it because, but I'm grateful to them. They agreed to wait for us to bring the documents for them to go inspect the properties. But we have a legal challenge. Unknown to me, there was an application to frustrate what we are doing. So we will deal with it on Monday. I say it is application that was not filed by my good self, but that prohibits us.
Is that what you're holding?
That is what I'm holding.
Specifically, what is it about?
I'm not showing you.
Sure. So hopefully by Monday your client will be free.
Hopefully by Monday, when this application is withdrawn, then we'll proceed to complete what we are doing.
I get that becomes a conditionality then, that if this application is withdrawn,
Yes,
your client gets to go home.
Pending, that will impeach them from continuing with the negotiations. Otherwise, we need to wait and this application is taken and the results come before we can also come in. Because independency of this application, none of us can perform. But at least we have the agreement that we are ready to end. So but for this application, we would have ended today. Unfortunately, our hands are tied.
Lawyer, thank you very much. We just heard the lawyer for Chairman Wontumi, who has just told us exclusively that a few details. The whereabouts of Chairman Wontumi has now been confirmed. One, that he knows where he is. It's not a matter that he's been moved around without their knowledge. And secondly, as well, there's a legal challenge. However, even before that, he tells us that they've been able to now fulfill all the conditions. When that comes to his bill, there was a 50 million Ghana cedis bill that he had to meet, and then 2 sureties. And he's just told us that Brian Champon has come through to support those sureties and have now been confirmed. And Iyoko staff are now going through all the proceedings and the procedures to make sure that they confirm all the properties that have now been brought to them. And then finally, he tells us that but for that legal problem, his client would have walked free tonight. And he's hoping that that condition has been now given to them, that legal problem must be dealt with before his client will be released to him. That he's hoping that by Monday, that will be done.